inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Well, Single, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Blues to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And today's starting pitcher, David Peterson. Chris, how about a scouting report?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
All right, ready to go here. Anthony Volpe digs in now. Next offering is fouled back.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In the air, left field. And there's one down. Here's the Giants lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats, they end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a foul ball. Hernandez with some impressive production lately.
Ball one. You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Take another look at that great catch on this turf field. You really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
Back now in Tampa Bay. And on the hill for the Giants, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts. Stepping in, Nathan Lucas.
The left fielder, number 39, Nathan Lucas.
Head out.
The Giants have raced out of the gate to start the season.
Yeah, going back to their early performance, Boog, that's the kind of thing that gets the fans fired up. And it gets the players fired up, too. They start to believe it's going to be a big year.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Ground ball right side. Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Batting second, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Hey!
Verlander, over 200 career wins. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In the air to left center. Brings it in. Let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Tyler O'Neill.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me This guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. A lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Carpenter with a homer in his last game. Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Arias has it for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. End of one. And we're still scoreless.
I tell him in Dallas, my band bad as the Beatles. So talk to me nicely, stand on pins and needles. In Dallas, my gameplay is dangerous and lethal. This Grand Theft Auto San Andreas with Chicos. Simply unbeatable, that's just my ethos. Characteristics similar to the Migos. Bougie out.
McKenna Field. Now the Giants' four-hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Long gone. He wastes no time on this one. The Giants score first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Too high. Ball.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
1 on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second.
Ball, that's up there.
Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Inside, and the count's full. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Here comes Rutschman around third. And they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a foul straight back. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground, right side. A dive, nice stop, and very nicely done for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
Here's Victor Robles. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Out towards right center field. Carpenter gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Nope. Outside.
Left field. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that'll do it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 2, the Rays nothing. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Back here in Tampa Bay. And now the catcher for the Rays, Drake Baldwin. Tap foul at the plate. Baldwin matched a homer in his last game. The 0-1.
Ball.
Got him looking. And there's one down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That's a ball.
Outside low. Ball 1. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Ozzie Albies in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Well struck right field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. The throw in. But he's in there easily.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And he swings through that one. Got him swinging on the curveball. That K is his 3rd of the game. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. We played 2 full. It's the Giants 2, the Rays nothing. Check out the latest news from around the league.
All 1.
Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Up next to the Giants, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
That one fouled hard the other way. Ball to strike. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor. Over to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Two down,
Up
base
next
is
is
empty.
Giants.
And
The
up next
left
for San
fielder,
Francisco, Teoscar Hernandez. Foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next to the Giants.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
The 1-0. And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2, the Rays nothing. This is Giants baseball on the show. North ready to go for the last half of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Tyler O'Neill. And that one's a little bit low. And it's 1-0. O'Neill went deep in his most recent game. And another ball. On the ground. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting up, the first baseman, Sam Stewart.
Inside, ball 1.
O'Neill gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Nathan Lucas, the next to hit. Hit on the ground might be 2. Arise on to first. And that is a big first out.
That was a productive at bat. You know you're doing something right anytime you help move 2 runners into scoring position and give your team a chance to drive in a few runs, even if it's still kind of early in the game.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's a rocket to right field. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Here comes O'Neill, and he scores. And now they trail by 1.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing the cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was...
Now this one gets through. Here's the throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher, and the inning ends on an awesome play.
Jumping straight up out the gym. Jumping straight up out the gym. Highlight, they didn't get this all on film. Numbers.
Hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Self-motivation to chew, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we major. It takes us to save us. The money will never change.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Out to short, Lindor. On to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the
Up
fourth.
next for the Giants,
That's what a good sinker is
the first
designed to
baseman,
do.
Paul
Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Goldie, a former MVP, over 1,000 runs batted in his career. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Cortez throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Up next for the Giants, the center fielder, number 5, Miles.
2 outs, base is empty. Miles Straw now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball 1.
He's someone you really want to keep off the bases, Chris. He has the most stolen bases in the league. And
Nope,
that
that's off the
misses.
plate. Ball 2.
And that's ball 2.
There you
Straw
go.
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. There's the strike, 3-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to
Up next
certain
for the
players,
Giants,
but with
the
his
third
speed,
baseman,
this
Victor
guy out there on the base pass, it can turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during that. Nice job to get into scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Peterson checks the runner. Straw back on a dive. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent.
So runner at second, 2 down. Luis Ariz stands in. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. Giants get a run on the RBI double. We're midway in the fourth. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield
third
for the
baseman,
knock. When it's hit
Carlos.
that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Makes the grab.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie.
One out
Albies.
man at first. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Doubled his first time. And there's a foul ball. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. In the air, right field. Marte should have this one. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
That's a ball.
And a 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Baldwin, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one lifted to left. Hernandez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa. Score holds. It's 3-1. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Anthony Volpe. In the air, foul off first. And there's 1 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Right fielder, Starling Marte.
That's
Ball
inside.
Ball 2.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Liner caught it second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. He's already homered in this game. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Swings through that one. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Swing and a ball line to center. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Up next
he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
On the ground to short, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Marte comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. David Peterson.
Now pitching,
Giovanni Moran into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
First and second, 2 outs. Paul Goldschmidt now. He's been a great free agent side. Swings through that one out in front that time. Two on, 2 outs. That's to third. Sends it to first. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 4, the Rays 1. This is Giants baseball on the show NorCal. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Tyler O'Neill. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swings through that. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
The Giants leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. What a stop to first, and they get the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Nathan Lucas. 1 for 2. And there's a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nothing doing for Tampa, and they trail it 4-1. Miles Straw.
The center fielder, number 5, Miles Straw.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next to the Giants, the third baseman, Victor Robles.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Man at second. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Luis Arias getting ready to hit. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. Here's a 2-0. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Base hit.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Gets him to chase after that one.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Got him swinging. Two aboard with one out. And digging in for San Francisco, Starling Marte. 1 for 3.
And in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Strike 2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Nope, that's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off.
Oh, that's just out.
He goes down looking.
The Uncle Charlie Bird kept it up his sleeve the entire bat until the 6th pitch. Snapped it off, dropped it in there, and just froze it.
What's with the Uncle Charlie nickname? I mean, people use it all the time. Doesn't feel like it's common knowledge as to why.
Yeah, I don't know. Sounds like something we could find on the interweb.
Now a new pitcher for the Rays, Daysbel Hernandez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Check on the runner. Robles dives back in.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
2 on, 2 outs. That's off the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it, and that is that. And we're back with a series singing. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
Lindor in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez turns to the right on the move. 1 away.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, number 31, Gary Carpenter.
Hey.
That one pushed to the left and foul. The Giants leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
The catcher.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 2 down, base is empty. Now at the plate, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
0-2 now.
Excellent
that ball
arm
went out.
action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're down 5-1. Swings here and blasts one left field. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? The hitter getting the top hand working, powers that fastball out of here.
And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Hernandez, a righty that throws with power. 29 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Up next for the Giants, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a hit, and that's a one-out single. Now. Goldie over at first with one away.
That's ball 2.
In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Fires to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Giants, the third baseman, Victor.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Center field. Doyle settles underneath it. He makes the grab. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 7-1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive. Oh, he can't hang on. The run comes in from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Paxton Schultz gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these...
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 a solo shot. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Giants 8, the Rays 1. You're watching San Francisco Giants baseball on the show NorCal. This game's a bit of a blowout.
I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas, just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Well, that's off the
You
plate.
also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
He
in the
lived
Hall
in your
of...
neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them. And that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
Verlander done in this one. And he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Brennan Bernardino taking over on the mound. He's pitching on 2 days rest. And the 0-1. The Giants up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Nope, outside.
Check swing called strike. And now 2-2. Line drive, and that's just foul. That's to third. Robles. The throw to first. 2 down.
Up next for the Rays, the center fielder, number 9, Brenton.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. But it slices just foul. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away
That's
pitch.
outside.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Arise. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Giants 8, the Rays 1.
Zungusai, everyday yo me pongo que si tú vas conmigo. Zungusai, dame ley que esta noche usted va a beber mi ombligo. Tú lo que está.
In the past are the days where you been broke, been hurt, been scarred, been hard.
In the air to left center. One down.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double.
Up next to the
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. Bases right there.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 1 out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Ball, that's it.
Got him. 2 gone now.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Giants, the catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Hernandez around third. He's safe as he gets his hand in. It's 9-1.
Up next to the Giants, the first baseman, Paul.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Giants 9, the Rays 1. This is Giants baseball on the show. That one drifts inside.
That's inside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results. Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Two now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2-2 on the way. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Foul ball there. The Rays with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late on that fastball. Jimenez, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Ball one there.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Lucas at the plate now, and that's strike 1. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. It's the Giants 9, the Rays 1.
Now that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
1 up, 1 down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Victor Robles, the next Giant to hit. Action in the pen down there. Brant Herter, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. The Giants up big in this one here at the top of the 9th.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Ball's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Right side. Arise. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Rays, the right fielder, number 31, Gary Carpenter.
In there, and it's 0-1. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Strong has a beat on it. 2 down.
Up next for the Rays, the catcher.
Last chance for the Rays. And stepping in for the Rays, Drake Baldwin.
Ball, that's inside.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They're down to their final strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Stays alive. In the air, left field. Hernandez on the move. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
9-1 is how it ends. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.